Hello
do.
everyone, it's
Still
Manny,
early on in
Elijah,
that
and
quarter.
it's
This
the
Charge
second
team,
half
they had the
now.
defense
Underway.
on lockdown in that first quarter. They need to get back to that here in the second half. Because Wisconsin, they took advantage of some of those defensive breakdowns in that second quarter and found some success.
And Cooper, the setback, the two.
Success there to the top of the key, just couldn't get the shot to drop. Getting an update from Vice President of Communications Sean White regarding Chandler Vaudrin, who took a shot to the head in that second quarter. We originally told you he would be out for the rest of the game with concussion protocol. Those symptoms have been confirmed. They're mild, and he will not return. Not so much a head injury, and not a concussion. It's a head injury, not a concussion. So that's about as good news as you can get for Chandler Vaudrin. With that bang to the head there in the second quarter, as Porter comes off the rim, rebounded by Mobley.
Yeah, certainly good news for this team, because once you enter concussion protocol, you're out for an extended period of time. So certainly a good news situation at best for the Charge.
Possesses the ball, passes it to Cooper.
He
has the ball.
Nice and smooth.
And
Looks at the clock with three.
he'll shoot the three.
Ball.
Can't hit.
No good. Goes past the rebound. And the Bird has gone back to their original starting five as well, which includes Paris Bass right through his hands.
1-10.
They're able to hang on to it. Edwards. We're going to have Sharif make it.
And throwing by Merrill. What
Crowd
deal?
by Sam Merrill. There's
Cooper.
Sharif.
Blocked.
His defense, however, by Wigginton.
Wigginton.
Over
Puts
the
it up.
top. Sam Merrill for two. So Wigginton, halfway to his season's average of 16 points per game.
Scott, you talked about how he just became the all-time assist leader. He obviously can get it
Here's
done
Isaiah Mobley
offensively
with the
too.
ball.
One of the true leaders for
Sam
this
Merrill.
Wisconsin team. Driving inside
He'll
over
drive
Sam
to the
Merrill.
hoop, lays it up. He can't get it.
Sam off the glass too
Blocked
strong.
again.
We're looking to pull it back to within 10. They trail by as many as 20. Better ball movement by the Bird on this possession.
Bone shoot no. Rebound by Nate Hitton. And here's Isaiah Mobley dunks it home.
Getting out in transition, that's where you're going to find
62-49
success against
now.
the Charge team. They allow the most fast break points in the entire G-League, over 26 a game, and Nate Hitton once again getting it done on the defensive end.
Wilmington with the ball.
Rebound, finding Isaiah Mobley, trickling out.
He'll drive to the hoop, puts it up, and got it. Fouled by Nate Hitton.
Wigginton puts it into double figures with 10. He'll look to add to it with a free throw. Wigginton, 2 prior games against the Charge. 9 points in the first meeting, just 3 of 15 from the
And
field.
Wilmington will go
15.6
to the hoop for
assists
2.
in the second, and in those 2 games, Wigginton just 8 of 30 from the field.
Wilmington shoots, no, missed it.
This is a free throw.
This is the free throw. Isaiah Mobley with the ball.
63-51, Mobley working right
He'll
on
drive to the
Porter.
hoop, puts it up, air ball.
Right at the big man, and Porter picks up the foul. That'll be number 2 on
And
Johnson
now he'll
Porter.
go to the hoop.
Isaiah Mobley will go to the free throw line, a 1 for 2. Charge winning at Fort Wayne on Sunday, 122 to 119. Isaiah Mobley, 20 points.
Isaiah Mobley will shoot a free throw. 1 for 2.
4 assists, and a steal for
Got
good
it.
measure. The 1 for 2 is something
65.
averaging 3.5 assists per ball game. It's pretty good for a big man, wouldn't you say?
That's very good for a big man. And tonight, he hasn't forced anything, Scott. He's taken a few threes, but he's allowing his game to go inside and really establish his presence in the
And
paint.
he puts it up, no.
Bone with a great move, just couldn't finish.
Merrill hitting. Merrill.
Good ball movement.
Didi Lozada makes it.
Left wing 3 ball.
Gigi Luzada is having a game right now, Scott. He is feeling it. He's found success inside, extending his range beyond the 3-point line. Big game so far for Gigi.
He was 13. His season high is 14.
I don't know what's going
So
on
I can
right
do
now.
that math too. 1 more point, he'll match it. 2 points and he'll pass it.
The way he's been playing so far, Scott, I think there's a good chance he might set a new season high here tonight.
Lost so much of the month of November with that groin
It's still
strain that
really
he
what's
had.
going on.
nice little chit chat at the other end.
And here's
Jason Allen,
Wellington with the
a couple
ball.
other players. Tonight's officials, Caitlin Bunker,
And he's
Eric Ellie,
fouled,
and Sheree
I think.
Mitchell.
I guess it'll be
Joke
the
with
hurt ball.
Caitlin prior to the ball game. Said that her mom would be watching, so make sure I pronounce her name correctly. I think I've done so far so good. But the great thing is, I haven't had to call their names too much tonight. That's the best part.
That is the
There's
best
Wellington
part.
with the ball.
It's no,
You've done a great job.
And
well, I tell
guarded
them,
by Cooper.
it's nothing personal. I just don't want to, I'd rather call the players than the officials.
Wellington, Porter 3, no, rebound by Hinton.
Snatched by
Nate Hinton with the ball.
Charged by 17, 3 minutes
Passes
left,
it to
third quarter.
Didi Lazada.
GG.
He
Wigginton
raised it
drives
up,
on
got
the rim
it.
and in. There's your season high for GG, 15 points.
He's got a big smile on his face as he comes down the court.
And close.
Funny
And
thing is, he's
what's
always
going
got a
on
big smile on his
right now?
face. He and Nate Hinton compete for who smiles the most. And you know what's really great about those guys is on the bus going to games on the road. They always, when they walk on, they fist bump everybody all the way down. They don't miss anybody. If you're not looking, they stand there and they wait for you. And as silly and as simple as it sounds, it's the camaraderie that I really enjoy. They're really
Here's
getting
number 2
themselves
with the
ready
ball
for
for
the
the
game.
hurt. And passes
Porter,
to
straight
Porter.
away
Deep
three.
3, got it.
Third three ball for Jonte Porter. He's got 7
Jonte
points.
Porter.
And he shoots 37% from beyond the arc.
Cooper. Ooh.
Offensive foul. I
It's an
think
offensive
it's
foul.
illegal screen on Isaiah Mobley. Yep. Now, as soon as I mentioned Caitlin Bunker about not mentioning her name, I gotta mention her name. She called the
Hurt will
foul on
have the
Isaiah.
ball now. Wellington will pass into Bone.
Wigginton. Around the
Wellington.
pick from Bone.
He'll drive to the lane, puts it up. No foul. Luckily for the charge. Didi Lazada. Goes. Ooh, blocked the Cooper. 3. No. And rebound by Cooper. Passes it to Sam Merrill. 3. No. Good passing, but they can't make the shot.
Looking for win number 16 on the season. Looking to improve to 9-1 here on the home floor. Edwards.
They'll launch a 3.
Porter. That one's going to be short.
If you did know that on the Charge regular season home opener, they have the most. They got the most fans in franchise history at the Woldstein Center.
10 rebounds.
Here's Isaiah Mobley with the ball. Hooks. No. Missed, but they get the rebound back. Cooper. He'll get blocked by Wellington. No foul on Wellington. He'll drive to the hoop, gives it. And blocked.
By Sam Merrill.
And Wellington blocked again. Merrill with the ball, and there's a foul.
They let him play on one end, they let him play on the other, and that's all you can ask
And
for.
I was just going to say that, Scott. If you're going to let one go on one end of the floor, then you got to at least call it evenly on the second half of the floor, and that's exactly what they did. The Chargers some good defense. You could argue there was a little bit of physicality, some body banging down there, but ultimately letting them both play, and hey, that's how it's going to be, then let's go.
And any player will
Here's
tell
Sharif
you,
Cooper.
just call it the same both ends and be consistent. If it's going to be physical, let it be physical.
Isaiah
all night. If it's
Mobley
gonna be ticky-tack,
shoots
it's
the
gotta be
3.
ticky-tack the whole game.
Got it.
Isaiah straightaway 3.
Gets the pull up.
For Isaiah, 2 3 balls, 19 points since
He
the first
knocks
quarter.
down the
For
3.
6'10" forward from USC.
And he looked
But
right
the
at
Charge
Wisconsin
actual
bench
record
and said, hey,
right
you're
now
really
is
the
15 and 7.
Porter, good pass.
And
Wigginton with
it's the
first
second.
defensive breakdown there for the Charge. Too easy.
Wellington gets the bucket. It's the second half of the season is why I said second. That's what I meant. Second half of the season, and the actual record is 15 and 7, while the Herd are 11 and 11.
double clutch,
And Didi Lazar lost ball. Merrill 3. No. And almost rebounded by the Charge.
6:40 to play, Charged by 17. Edwards,
Here's
starter steps, good
Edward.
defense again on the
Bone.
close from Hinton.
Gets it though. Jonte Porter missed. Rebound by Hinton.
Made now 7 points, 6 boards.
Mobley. Tries to shoot
Isaiah
it.
thinking about it.
Now he shoots the three. Got it! Look at Mobley today. The shooting's getting better.
For Isaiah Mobley.
I think the better Mobley's three-point shooter is Isaiah. Evan's pretty good, but I think he's kind of better. The Charge have the lead, 76-56. They have a 20-point lead. We'll be right back.
Lizzo presents the Special Tour 2023. Live in concert across North America with special guest Lotto. Get tickets now at livenation.com.
Lizzo.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. That could save you thousands. That's more road trips, more spa days, more of what you love. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. That's more cash in your pocket. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Don't miss these big savings. Visit inflationbuster.com.
Let's go get him again. This was 40 years in the making. The New Edition Legacy Tour. Chart-topping hits.
Does anyone know New Edition?
Bringing some of their friends with them too. It's Keith Sweat. And it's the reunion of Guy. With special guest Jim Tank. April 13th at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Tickets available at SeatGeek.com. Brought to you by the Black Promoters Collective.
Bring the family to a
ball
cafe
toss
with the
now.
Family Fun Pack presented by Molina Healthcare. Get 4 tickets and 4 fan meals starting at just $25 per ticket. Visit
That's
cavs.com/offers.
Fun
Charge
Pack.
have opened up the third quarter on a 15-9 run. We talked about him in the open, Kaylee. Isaiah Mobley has stepped up big time here in the second half.
Well, Scott, you said offense is fun, and Isaiah
We're
Mobley
back.
is making it look fun
What
here
a
in the
day
third
for the
quarter.
Charge.
10 points already, back-to-back
Charge fans having fun at the
to his veins.
Wolfstein
I've got
Center.
ice in my veins. Scott, you can't leave him open because he will make you pay. He is certainly making Wisconsin pay here early in this third quarter.
19 threes on the season for Isaiah Mobley. 3 of 5 here tonight. So has 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block shot.
Bone.
Not bad with 6:10 to play.
He has
third
the ball.
quarter.
He'll pass it to Willington.
Again, backed by
That's his the number 11.
20.
And ooh,
Side foul
looked like
controlled
it
by
would be
Hayward.
stolen to me.
To Bone with 3.
Bone
Gotta do something quick,
passed the
spinning on
ball,
Osaboyan.
and he's
Game
fouled by
reached
the
in.
Charge. And he's traveled. Oh, he traveled.
Gonna be a travel
My mistake.
on Jordan Bone.
He did not. There was
You know
no
you're
foul.
a
He
good defensive
traveled.
player when you're a big who can defend the small, and Gabe Osaboyan did a nice job of that.
He really did, and honestly, Scott, that's how the game is going right now. You have to have that defensive versatility because there's so much switching when it comes to defensive end. You have to have the ability to move your feet, to play inside those passing lanes.
And
He's
here's
doing a
Nate
great
Hinton
job
with
of
the
showing
ball.
that he can do that
We'll
right
give
now.
it
Jordan Allen in, that's a good,
And
nice
Didi
backdoor
Lozada
pass
puts
from
it
Osaboyan
up. Nope.
to Gigi Luzada, who gets
Missed
fouled
it.
on the shot.
He'll go for
Brandon
one
Randolph
shot.
will get called for the foul. That'll put Gigi Luzada back to the free throw line. Made one back in the first quarter.
There was great patience there from Gigi, drawing 2 defenders down in the block and just taking his time, working around both of them to draw the foul and ultimately give an opportunity for 2 at the free throw line.
Gigi, originally a second-round pick by the Atlanta Hawks. Back in 2019, the number
Have you ever
35
heard-
overall selection as the
Wow.
free throw comes off.
We've been saying
The
Gigi.
score 76
Well, I guess it's
65, 40
Gigi
to play
Lozada.
in quarter number 3.
I wish if you heard he was drafted by the Hawks.
Porter, the brother of Michael Porter Jr. of the Denver Nuggets.
And he'll drop to rebound. Alley-oop? No.
Defense by
No foul.
Osaboyan, however, to help
The
out.
Hurts off the ball. He puts it up.
Randolph,
No.
good. Big time rebound, Jordan Allen
Charge get the rebound. Lozada.
on the push.
Allen to Merrill 3.
Merrill, the open three.
No.
Across the rim, no good. Kubo, the rebound. Sam Merrill struggling here tonight.
Charge having good
Just 1 of 8
defense.
from the field, 4 of 5 from
Willington
beyond
with the
arc.
ball.
5 minutes to play. Charge by 20.
And,
Kubo, Adam
ooh,
lost it.
lost the ball, and
Football
it's
picked up by
Sam Merrill with the
on
ball.
push.
He'll pass it The three. Got it. Jordan Allen with the three. It'll be timeout. Herd with the Charge with the lead. They have a 33-point lead. 79-56. Cleveland Charge. We'll be back.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of purchase, you can refinance with exclusive savings with Rate Drop Advantage. Don't miss these big savings. Visit inflationbuster.com.
The ACC, home to some of the most exciting teams in the country. All season long, and Valley Sports Great Lakes is home to the action. So count the threes. Brace yourself for the dunks. And be there for the rivalries. ACC basketball all season long on Valley Sports Great Lakes and the Valley Sports app.
The new year is upon us. And while some people are making resolutions, we're making rally-lutions.
It's a big deal because people are watching. It's a game that people want to be invested in.
We promise to provide the best,
He is unreal.
the most reliable,
Basketball is all I care about.
and the most entertaining sports show on your television.
You'll love to see that.
A new year, the same great rally. Weekdays on Valley Sports and streaming on the Valley Sports app.
We are back with 4:50 on the clock in this third quarter. Charge have a big lead to the Wisconsin Herd.
January 22nd and 3. It's the first 1,000 fans for a Charge Poppin' Fidget Toy, courtesy of Terminex
Charge
Commercial.
Mission
Charge
Cookies.
basketball is the most family fun you can have, starting
On
at just $5 per season.
22nd
Get your
at
tickets
3
at
p.m.
Charge.com. 4:50 to
Tickets
play. Third quarter
at
Charge by 23.
CP.com.
The Herd moving left to right.
We are
Got
back
the
here.
defense. It's just
Liddell
picked back up here in the
Worthington
third
with the
quarter.
ball right now.
Wisconsin only has 9 points in the
Here's
frame.
Bone.
It's been all Charge so far in the third.
Yeah. Bone. He
Jordan
traveled.
Bone
He
trying to clear
traveled.
space for a shot. Charge held the Herd to just 18 points in quarter number 1.
And they say, woo. The Monsters, if you ever been to a Monsters game, they do that woo sound.
Backdoor cut,
Ooh.
good look from Osaboyan.
Could have been a
Not the
good.
greatest pass, and
Could have been a
bounces out of
basket for
bounds
the
for a turnover.
Charge.
Get back to the Herd. That is now turnover number 7 for the Charge. They average about 18 turnovers per ball game. It's really no surprise either. The ball games that they tend to struggle in, those turnovers seem to be a lot higher. So good sign for Cleveland thus far
Wellington.
here. As we're getting ready to wind
Let's
down
see
quarter
what
number
it
3.
There'll be a foul.
Illegal screen on Harris.
Illegal
Mack.
screen on the Herd.
Get back to
Maybe
Cleveland.
Charge ball.
Taking a look at it again. Oh yeah, there was no setting of the feet. A little push off as well.
Didi
Now on the
Lozada
outside,
with the
Didi
basket.
Lozada converted inside for the Charge.
Beauty. Excellent alley-oop pass from Gabe Osaboyan.
Here's Bone.
Bone
Step back
knocks it
three.
Snaps off the
Ooh,
three
just
ball, no
missed
good.
it.
Sean Vaughn.
There
Pulls
it
it down
is.
for
3
Cleveland on the
minutes
quick
now
break.
on the
Last
clock.
4 minutes exactly to play.
4
Charge's
minutes, I
biggest
mean.
lead. It is now 25. On the
Here's
week,
Allen. Jordan for
Rashad,
three.
the right slot three,
Missed
rims
it.
off. Harris pass
Right
the
about
rebound for
the
the Herd.
hoop.
Wigginton.
Wigginton?
Nope.
No.
We talked about the Herd guards prior to the ball game, Kaylee, and
Sam
the fact that
Merrill.
they can get you into ball games, they can put points on the board.
Yeah.
I think they become dangerous in a situation like this, down by 20.
Nice.
When they know they've got the
Ooh.
green light, they kind of
It'll
come
be
down, play
Herd
a little
ball.
bit free, and
Charge
sometimes
player
that can be
touched it.
dangerous.
Absolutely, and they have all been
Gabe
quietly
touched
effective so far. None of them have put up big numbers. Lindell Wigginton leading the way right now with 12 points, but none of them have truly forced the issue right now, and that is where, at this point of the game, you got to pay attention to, because this is where they're going to want to turn it on. They have nothing to lose at this point, too.
Here's
Why not let
Bone.
it fly? Let's see how they respond here.
I would imagine the Charge coaching staff
There's
mentioned
number
that
11. Brandon Rudolph.
to the guys as well to
He'll step
be
back.
extra diligent
No, miss.
as Bass comes up with the offensive rebound with that exact thought in mind. Just because you're up
Yeah.
25 plus,
Got-
Bass hits the baseline jumper. Doesn't
for,
mean you can take your foot off the gas.
for Paris Bass. He's
Paris Bass is someone who has been quiet tonight too, but can
Yeah.
certainly get it going. A veteran is coming off 16.6 rebounds.
Have to reset the clocks. I believe Eric Ailey looking for 2:55 on the clock, and he gets it. And 21 on the shot clock. Rob Edwards will have to wait for the next dead ball to re-enter.
Turn out the ball. There's Lazada. Lazada.
Luzana.
And
So we got illegal screen on
illegal
Diego
screen
Savoy.
on the charge.
Did Gabe just say you got it wrong?
I think that is what I heard, Scott. I think that's what I heard.
I love it. That's great. He may not be wrong. He wants to believe he's wrong.
And you can argue.
I think they said
You
that
just can't
they
push it
heard
too far. You can
one of the
voice your
charge
opinion,
players
that's all fair.
talking.
They will discuss with you within
Yes.
reason.
He
Do
got
not use
he got,
any of the magic
he got
language.
wrong.
We all know that.
And Paris Bass
Bass,
passes to the corner.
Bone.
Boom. Willington 3. Got it.
Good ball movement results in a 3-ball for the Herd. First 3-ball tonight for Wigginton.
Great ball movement for the Herd going inside out. Wigginton, like we said, he can knock down the
Here's
3-ball.
Sam Merrill with a
Did that
2-ball. Got it.
On the move, Sam
And-
Merrill raises his hand.
And the Monsters
as
do
if to
have
say,
to
finally I
lead
can get one to drop.
1-0 to the
Very welcome
Belleville
sign for Sam
Senators.
Merrill. Like, despite his shot not falling so far, he has remained aggressive out there on the
Yeah,
floor.
here's substitution.
Wholesale changes as Mobley
Sharif
hit
Cooper.
and Cooper returned for Cleveland. Luzana, Merrill, and Osaboyan will take seats. NBA paint crossover night presented by Cleveland Cliffs.
And
Interesting uniforms.
Willington.
Talked about it earlier in the broadcast. I like them. They look good. I don't know what they mean, but they look good.
Scott, you gotta go follow NBA_paint on Twitter.
And here's
They also have an
Willington.
Instagram account. Do you have
Missed.
either of those? You do
Rebound
have
by
a Twitter.
Mobley.
I do have a Twitter.
Okay, so we're gonna
Sharif
get you to follow
Cooper.
them on Twitter. It's a really funny account.
2
You like it.
minutes.
Okay. I'm open
And
to
there's
it.
Arsenal still.
Again, it's not that I'm not open to things. I just don't understand them.
They do puns by
And
painting.
Jordan Bone
layers
lays it up.
through
What
the
a layup
Microsoft Paint
by
app.
Jordan Bone.
You're gonna like it.
Bone comes down, tosses it high off the window. Charge 20-point lead, 1:35 to play.
There's
Again,
Cooper.
whoever designed the uniform,
Cooper.
they got a great response.
There's Jordan Allen. What a steal by Paris
Social
Bass.
media platforms is
And
fast.
he'll lay it up in
Shoots
it.
over the top of Sharif Cooper.
And timeout.
Mike Gary's
Charge will
going to call a
take a timeout.
timeout. We will have to keep it here. Paris Bass, double figures with 10. This is just his second game with the Wisconsin Herd. In that loss at home against Memphis on Wednesday night, Paris Bass, 23 minutes at 14 points. Playing 18 games earlier this year with Salt Lake City, where he averaged 16 points and 6 rebounds. Just joining us, Charge has led from the get-go. They've led by as many as 25, I believe, was the high. Yes, it was. For 16 turnovers on Wisconsin, which they have converted into 19 points. But you look at some of the stats, Wisconsin shooting just under 37% on the season. Charge allowing opponents to shoot under 47%. 3-point shooting. Charge allowing opponents to shoot just under 33%, just 6 of 28 for Wisconsin.
Something's going on with
That's
the
21%.
Charge right now.
So again, the defense has been the name of the game for Cleveland here tonight.
Hinton with the ball. Here's Smokey.
A little bit of a push on Paris Bass.
And he foul on Paris Bass. With 1:14 on the clock.
Certainly know that Mike Garrity is
Sorry, we were
gonna
quiet
keep
for a
the
few
foot on the gas
seconds.
as long as he feels necessary.
And it'll be charge ball.
Well, he also knows
And
that
they said
Wisconsin's
herd
not
ball.
just going to roll over
Looked
left.
like
There
the
is a whole nother
charge
quarter to be
looked
played.
like the herd
Saw
touched a bit.
Wisconsin going on
It's
a little bit of a run. He
the-
wanted his team to
looked like
settle
the
down,
charge
regroup, get
did
back
not
to
touch.
those defensive
Oh, it is
principles
charge
they
ball.
relied on so much
We'll
because
wait.
Wisconsin back in this game, at least in this quarter, they've scored now 18 points. 9 quick ones for Wisconsin.
Here's Jordan Allen.
Jordan Allen into the
Goes
lane.
into
Forced
the
up
lane.
and
Got
in.
it.
Tough shot
Jordan
for Jordan
Allen.
Allen. It's his third basket. He's got 7, averages 6 per game.
And that was a tough shot for Jordan Allen, bodying his way right down the middle of the paint and finishing for 2.
Certainly more known for his long range
Drives to the
bombardiers,
lane.
but
Lays it up in it.
able to bustle in too, as did Jordan Bone, pardon me. It's 13.
Here's
Under a
Sharif
minute to
Cooper.
play, third quarter. And as we are well accustomed to in the
And,
NBA G,
and
no
they
lead is
charged
safe,
out the ball. Jordan Allen lost the ball.
no deficit is insurmountable.
And he lays it up. And
in.
Alex Antetokounmpo.
It was fouled by Sharif Cooper. Number 4 on Sharif.
Yeah, Mike Garrity not taking any chances. With still 37 and a half seconds remaining in the third quarter, going to Gigi Lozada to get Sharif Cooper out of this game. 4 fouls for him heading into the fourth. Alex Antetokounmpo at the line. Hey, you heard of his brother?
Which one?
And
There's
he
the
said
national.
Chandler
No,
There's
Vaughn is
Constance.
out.
Oh,
He-
the other guy.
Seen this close. He came
Somebody
in
said
with.
the other day, reference
he
Giannis.
got-
And I'm like,
Oh.
you mean Giannis? Is that how you say his name?
Has he? What? I have so many questions.
You mean the guy that's won 2 MVPs? Could very well win another one? Boy, how about the stretch, kidding aside, Giannis had about a week and a half ago? The 40s and 20s, the 50s and 20s, the 35s and 18s.
He was so
Oh
dominant.
my goodness.
He ended up sitting out last night due to knee soreness, and understandably, Scott, when you're
It
putting
looks
up
like he'll
numbers like
come.
that,
No,
and
he's not gonna dribble
Milwaukee's
off
still
the
dealing with a number of injuries.
Linton,
Giannis
ooh,
quite literally
hit.
carrying that team.
Poked it out.
With
Yeah,
three,
finally.
Wiggins to
And
beat the
shoots.
buzzer.
No.
Off the back of the rim.
And
Hitting the rebound.
he
And he's gonna
will
hang
be
on
the
to
end
the
of the third
basketball.
quarter.
We have played
Charge
3
half the
quarters.
lead, 85 to 69. Hope they can keep it in this fourth quarter.
This is
We'll
Cleveland
be
Charge
right back
basketball
for the fourth
on
quarter.
Valley Sports Ohio and the Cleveland Charge Broadcast Network.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here for them all. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels. Our team helps keep you in the game. As the best orthopedic care in Ohio, we offer expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Schedule your care today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. That could save you thousands. That's more road trips, more spa days, more of what you love. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. That's more cash in your pocket. Save when you buy today
Oh, yeah.
and refinance
We're
tomorrow.
still here,
Don't
but
miss these
we
big savings.
uploaded a
Visit
Simon Says
inflationbuster.com.
Cavs video. If you watched it, well, thanks for watching it. If you liked it, please like the video. If you watched the Simon Says video from at that Cavs game.
Faster, stronger. We take pride in that call to perform. That's what legacies are made of. That's what we do.
We are back, and it's the start of the fourth quarter. 12 more minutes to go of this game.
Don't forget, you can
There's
head to the
Posey
App Store
taking
or
some
Google Play
pictures.
to download the Cleveland Charge mobile app. The Charge app brings team news, stats, video, and even ticketing to your phone in one
There's
convenient place.
Lindell
Download the
Bloomington.
Charge app today. Start the fourth
Harris
quarter.
Bass.
Bird Habits.
He has the ball now.
Forward to the right.
And he'll get the step back missed. Rebound by the Herb. And he shoots 3.
Randolph,
Got it.
corner 3 open.
Brandon
Corner
Randolph.
scoring. Randolph with 9.
Sharif
Glad you're with
Cooper.
us, Valley Sports Ohio. Kaylee
Isaiah
Griffin, Scott
Mobley.
Gorilla with you.
Mobley.
You may
Merrill.
not know who I am, but you certainly know who Kaylee is.
Oh,
Two.
All
God.
the late night, no.
Gigi
all the nights
Lozada.
with the Cavaliers.
Cooper lost the ball.
Can't deny it. We did have a late night last night.
Great season with the Cavaliers, and you're right in on that. Let's be honest. Fans watching Cavalier broadcast,
I don't
they
know what's
see you
going on
pre-half
with the
and
Charge
post.
right now.
You and Campy Wilson doing a great job, and all the rest of the crew.
So if he can still keep this lead.
Been a fun season so far.
It certainly has.
Cavaliers looking to end the road trip on a high note in Minnesota
It's
tomorrow.
a corner, missed, rebound by
Won't
Porter,
be
and lost
easy,
the
but
ball.
it's one of those games you
Sold
certainly
by
wanna
Cooper.
close out the
Mobley.
trip with a very winnable game.
Yeah, the Timberwolves are one of the few
Cooper.
teams that have actually beat the
Ray
Cavs
Cooper.
in Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, so definitely
To
seeking some
Mobley.
revenge. Anthony Edwards questionable
Just
tomorrow, and
Cooper
Carl-Anthony Towns
lost
hasn't
the
played in a while,
ball.
so a winnable opportunity is definitely there.
And Paris Bass.
Oh, they're going to call
It-
a block on Isaiah
It's a
Mobley.
blocking foul on Isaiah Mobley. Not a
Let's see that
charge.
replay, because it did look like Isaiah Mobley established himself before.
Yeah, a little bit late.
Yeah, on the other
Turned
replay, you
and
can
rotated the hips.
see the rotation there.
Paris Bass going to shoot a free throw. Made one back in the second quarter.
And
Wasn't
Paris
with me.
Bass.
Heard the
looking
first
like
two times these two teams
Shot
met.
for
They will
two
meet one more time
points.
here in Cleveland on Tuesday, February.
Got it. Almost like
14.
he missed it.
Rachel bounces and drops 12 points for Bass. 14 on Wednesday night. Charge lead
Cooper.
was 25,
Merrill.
all the way down to 11, and the Bird can get it inside the double figures with this trip. Out of bounds. Sam Merrill said he's being pulled by the Bird.
And it looks like it'll be
He tried
his
to
ball.
defend. Still sporting that shiner under the right eye that he took game 1 at Westchester a couple weeks back. I was telling somebody, they asked me, one of my buddies said, when did he get that black eye? And I said at Westchester game 1 on a Monday. And he said he still has it. And I go, man, that thing just won't go away. Needed to reset the shot clock to 20.
It's looking for the shot clock, but we are
By
at
Luzada.
Where's Willington with the ball? That's with the Bass.
Paris Bass.
Paris Bass. That's the ball.
Bird with 8. Quarter on the smaller.
And
straightaway
Paris
pass.
Bass, 3 no.
No good.
Yes, but there's a
And Nate
foul
Hinton off the loose
on
ball.
Nate Hinton.
I never quite understood that one. He's got good position, and when the bigger man falls onto his back, he's going to bend over. I don't think Nate really did anything that wasn't technically sound. Boxed him out.
Yeah, he boxed him out really strong, and Jonte
Not
Porter
sure.
there
Yeah.
jumping over him.
When you're the smaller guy, it's always going to look different, but
Because
again,
what more can you do?
he has
Willington
great
Really,
position.
essentially nothing else.
and
Certainly.
almost lost the ball. He's
Randolph.
the 3.
behind.
Randolph. No, rebound by Mobley. Isaiah Mobley.
Two-hand rebound for Mobley.
Nico.
Isaiah.
And
Good pass inside.
And
to
Mobley
Lozada.
lays it up.
Oh,
And
my
got
Isaiah
Took the shot,
Mobley.
but he went right back to the big man, and it pays dividends. Points 25 and 26. He will look for 27
Great
at the free throw
offense.
line.
Now, how good has Isaiah Mobley been inside the paint here tonight, using his body, using
he'll
his
go to the line
physicality,
for the
not
and
afraid of
one.
whoever he's facing off against. And again, crafty is how we're describing him.
He was drafted by the Cavs in the second round just to play with his
Free throw is good. He's got
his brother,
27,
his older
career
brother,
high
Evan.
30 points. More
He has
importantly,
three-
the
he has
Charge
3
lead
free throws
with
he
more
has
of a
made.
comfortable advantage of 88-74. Sharif Cooper laser focused on Jordan Bone defensively.
And here's
Bird with 5 on the shot clock. Edwards
Edwards with the ball.
bounces off Sam Merrill.
And
All the contact
He got
throughout the first
fouled.
23 seconds of the shot clock. As we kind of referenced back in the third quarter, to then call that foul just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, some of the decisions down the stretch right now have been a a little interesting because we talked about how earlier on in this game, if you're going to let him
One
play,
shot.
you got to let him play.
That would be 2
There's been a lot of
points.
physicality, and it's been called pretty evenly, but to call a
And
foul like
missed.
that
Rebound. And
seemingly
by Paris pass.
meaningless reach in there on Sam Merrill, and now the
basket.
ball going the other way.
Missed free throw was rebounded by Paris Bass, who was called for the push-off, getting the offensive rebound. Not sure if I want to infer maybe a makeup
And
call,
he hit,
but
and Samuel hit the deck.
foul of the call did go the other way.
Samuel, like I said, he hits the deck. But he's okay.
Charged by 14, they led by 25. They've never trailed in this ball game. A couple of early ties. Gigi Luzada.
GG Luzada
Start
passes
tonight.
it
No
to
Mamadi
Cooper.
Diakite. No Jamarco Pickett for Cleveland tonight. Sandero.
Sandero.
Stutter steps. Good defense by Jordan
Mobley.
Bone. Isaiah drive down the lane.
Oh, wow, what a move by Isaiah Mobley.
It's
Gets
not
fouled
Isaiah,
again,
actually
he'll
threw
go
my
for a
hands
line
up in
from
air because
the
how did he
M1.
do that? My gosh, the footwork there to work his way
Look at
around
his
the
moves.
defender, the physicality
And
he
makes
had
the
to play
layup.
in his face, able to kind of jab step with his arms there, get the ball up,
And he'll shoot
somehow get
for
it
the
up
end. Well, he
against
has
the backboard,
29
and
points
Isaiah
tonight.
Mobley
What a
took
day
the
for
game.
Isaiah
Muscled
Mobley.
it up. He's got
the brother of
30 seconds
Evan.
a moment ago. The quick
The
6-0
Charge have the
fourth quarter,
lead
he has tied his
91
career
to
high.
74.
And with 9:15 to play in the ball game, Isaiah has plenty of time to
Bone.
set a new career high. Charge
And lost the
back by
ball.
17.
That's not a
Turkey for the third quarter.
To
right
Porter
lane,
3. No.
No good.
Rebounded by Cooper.
The run, Sharif took a shot in the undercarriage, but looks to be okay.
Sharif Cooper. He shoots a 3. Got it.
Porter. Sharif.
And they have a 20-point lead now.
And now I'm a little more comfortable again as the lead is back to 20.
Well, his name is
There's
Sharif
Bone with the ball.
Fourth Quarter Cooper, correct? Because he always seems to come up in the big moments. Fourth quarter time is Sharif
Bone.
Cooper time. No
Porter.
question, he's going to hit the shots now.
This
18 of his 43
Edwards 3. Got it.
Fourth quarter Sunday at Fort Wayne as Rob Edwards fires up his second three ball of the ball game. He now has 9 points.
Sharif Cooper.
Porter almost daring Sharif to shoot it.
And
Sharif just
he
takes
goes
it
to
to
the
the
lane
basket
foul.
and gets fouled on the shot attempts. It'll be on Paris Bass for coming across to help out.
And he got fouled by Pierce.
Sharif,
Paris,
16 points, 7
He was
assists,
fouled by
right on
Bass.
his season's average for assists. 30 points, 8 rebounds for Isaiah, who's bearing
He'll go
down
to
on
the line for
double-double
one.
number 7.
Goes to the line for 1 for 2.
Gigi Luzada already with his second double-double of the season, 17 points, 10 rebounds. They are your
Sharif
leaders
Cooper
for the Charge.
will make the free throw with 18
Right
points
there.
tonight.
Sharif with 18 points. 4 minutes in, fourth quarter. Edwards. Nice physical defense by Sam Merrill.
And
Onto
Alex
Kupo.
onto the
Great
Kumpa
work,
makes
free
the
ball.
3. He drains the 3, I should say.
Sharif peeking at the clock.
Sharif
Working on
Cooper.
Kupo.
Step back 3.
Late slot 3. No
No.
good. Merrill keeps it alive, but it's controlled by
There's Jordan Bone. Bone, touch ball. He shoots the 3, not Bone. Randolph misses the 3. Nate Hinton.
the rebound on the push. Underhand scoop.
Sharif Cooper 3 in the corner. No. I think that is Jordan Bone. Lays it up and in.
Got a clear little space with the
That'll
right
be a
hand.
timeout
Jordan
charge.
Bone with the basket. And Mike Garrity on the Charge call the timeout.
Mike
7
Garrity
to
will
play
take
the
a
ball game.
timeout.
Charge 96-82. This is Cleveland Charge basketball
And
on Valley Sports
side,
Ohio.
it will
on
be
Cleveland
the
Charge
drum for
broadcast
Charge Up. And there's the Cleveland Guardians announcer, not the play-by-play announcer, but Or I should say the hype, get the fans hyped up announcer.
We charge ahead into our adversities.
He's like a mod pump for the Cavs.
Stronger.
He does the Guardians, but his name is not a mod pump. If you know him, if you go to Cavs fans,
That's what legacies are made of.
you can see that
That's what we do.
At University Hospitals, the same sports medicine experts who care for your Cleveland Browns, Cleveland Monsters, and Cleveland Ballet are trusted by countless local athletes at every level to develop personalized care plans that will keep them passing, pirouetting, and performing at their peak. We are your hometown healthcare advantage. We are University Hospital Sports Medicine, and we are here for you.
Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto. Celebrate the power of love. Y Familia. Now playing Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse January 6th through 15th. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for tickets today.
And we are back with 7:10 on the clock in this fourth quarter.
Stay connected with The Charge by following us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and now TikTok. Stay in the know and follow The Charge today. 7:10 to play in the ball game. Charge by
And the Charge
14,
will have the ball
682.
after
82
the
points. Pretty
timeout.
good defense by The Charge here tonight, Taylor.
Yeah, absolutely. And defense is the name of the game for this Charge team. 91
here's Cooper
points
with the
is
ball.
the opponent's season low. The Charge, they're going to have some work to do with just over 7 minutes left, but the defensive effort has
Merrill.
been strong so far and really limiting
Mobley,
Wisconsin's
Merrill,
offensive opportunities.
Cooper,
Good ball
Allen,
movement, right
hitting
corner, Nate, into
three,
a 5-3.
corner three, drains it.
That one home. Nate double
Nate
figures with
hitting.
10. Second three balls tonight.
The three ball.
Averages just under 14 points per game.
Linton, Bone, lost the ball. Merrill with the steal, but it's foul.
Foul on the Charge.
That was not a good call. Late foul on the Charge.
Hitting, having a pleasant conversation with official Eric Ehlig across the way. I think he's trying to talk Eric out of the foul. Still trying to talk him out of it, but it's not going to happen.
Hey, worth it to argue your case, and he had a little tap there, and from the angle we couldn't see as much as the referees could there, but safe to say when you get an arm in there, there's a chance that you might get the call.
You know, it's funny you mentioned you
Here's
said the
Porter
word
with the
arguing
ball.
with the official. I don't think Nate's ever
Here's
argued with anybody. I
Jordan
think he was
Bone.
trying to smooth talk his
There
way
you
out of
go.
the foul.
Bone
Yeah.
to Porter.
You can tell by the smile
Bone
on his
deep
face.
three.
Yeah.
Missed. Here,
Long rebound off
Nate
the miss
hitting.
by Bone.
Cooper, Sam Merrill,
Sam had the shot, didn't take it.
and Jordan
You know
Allen
Rashad will.
drains the three. What a
Rashad,
shot
three
by
baskets,
Jordan
three
Allen.
balls,
Or is that Rashad Vaughn?
of the season. Charge back up by 20.
Outside to the
Kupo
Kupo,
tries
got
to
it.
answer back, and he does. Double figures for Alex.
I'm making
Kupo.
three balls
here
today.
in the fourth quarter.
He's found his offensive rhythm. On
Hasn't
the other
gotten a
side of the
two-ball
Charge, I really
bucket
like
yet.
how they're pushing the pace. Nate Hinton continues to establish
Yeah,
defensive
Rashad
presence
Vaughn,
and just
Sam
get the ball
Merrill.
up in transition.
Try to
That's
get
where the
stuff.
Charge team has had a ton of success here tonight.
8 on the shot
Ball.
clock for the Charge.
There's
Midway through the
Sharif
fourth
Cooper.
quarter. Sharif with 5. Stutter steps on Bone.
And
Gets past
he'll
him,
lay it
drives,
up and in.
rim and in. Sharif. 20
Sharif
points,
Cooper.
averages 26 per ball game.
He makes it look so easy. How he finds those driving lanes into the paint.
Boom.
Considering
Passes
his
it back
size,
to
juiced up really.
Willington
really
three,
impressive.
got it.
Wigginton. 18 points. His second free ball. I talked to you earlier about at practice earlier in the week.
Sharif
talking
Cooper.
To Sharif, how he clears space.
To Nate
He's not
Hinton.
the biggest guy on the floor. He kind of showed
Lays
me
it up,
this. Nate
and
Hinton
in.
comes back on the left block, lays it up and in. Nate with 12. Sharif telling me he can sense when a
Yeah, it's a
defender has him timed and to
Willington.
take that rhythm away.
Quarter.
He just kind of nudges them a little bit to take them off their steps.
Edwards
And
missed.
that gives him not
The
only
rebound
space,
by no.
but also allows him to, have a little bit of room to get the shot off.
And that's talent and that's a skill. And we were
Merrill.
talking about it too, Scott. You don't want to have too much space
Mobley.
because then it
Isaiah
gives the defender
Mobley.
the ability to close out on you. Sharif Cooper has pretty much perfected
And
his ability
Cooper wide
to
open.
punch
No.
and use the nudge
And but
to
foul.
create just the right amount of space.
22
foul.
for Sharif
Oh, it's
on
goal
the
ten.
goaltend. But even better than the
10.
shot of the make. How about another
basket
great
will
pass
count.
by Isaiah Mobley.
Isaiah Mobley, really impressive, big man, with his passing abilities, and like we said, quite frankly, in the NBA now, a lot of the offense runs through the bigs. The Cavaliers run their offense many times through Evan Mobley, Isaiah's brother, and Jared Allen. You think of Nikola Jokic and how Denver runs their offense through him. That is the way the NBA is going. Kind of
by Mobley.
back in the day sort of
Fast break.
style in some ways.
Sharif Cooper, Nate hitting three, air ball. Isaiah Mobley gets it.
They have the rebound.
Cooper
30 points.
in the
10
corner.
rebounds. That is his 7th
Mobley.
double-double of the season. Not to mention, he's got 4
Isaiah
assists, the
Mobley.
block shot. 3 balls across the lane. They're going to say double dribble on Isaiah.
Yeah. I think they said double dribble on Mobley.
Charged by 20. Brandon Randolph back. And Dave Osaboyan back for Cleveland. Gigi Luzado will have to wait until the next dead ball. Just under 4 minutes to play. Charge.
Wellington with the
Looking
ball.
good. With a 20-point
Bone
lead.
three.
Bone left away
Got
free
it.
ball. 18 for Jordan Bone. That's his second
23
free ball.
point lead for the Charge. Here's
Scott
Sharif
pointed
Cooper.
to Lindell Wigginton, Jordan Bone, and Rob Edwards up the top of the broadcast. Both Wigginton and Bone with 18 points. They have showed their effectiveness, their
Cooper.
efficiency when it comes to shooting the
So
ball.
what a layup, but no.
Coming alive
Here's
here
Dante
down the stretch
Porter.
of this game.
I think his name
Porter, no
was
look to
Alex
Antetokounmpo.
onto the
Drive.
Kupo, lays it up. No.
Reverses it, didn't get it, but he is fouled on the shot attempt. The Charge players in the vicinity. It's going to be on Sam Merrill. Edwards, Bass, and Roberts turning for Wisconsin. Now it's Antetokounmpo. We'll go to the free throw line. Has split a pair here tonight. 3 points in the first meeting against the Charge. A couple of rebounds in the second. Played 15 games for the Raptors, 905 last season. And to the right. Rim to the right, rebounded by Nate Hinton. Nate, 12 points. And that should be rebound number 10 for him. And if it is, that'll be double-double number 2 for Nate. And it is. So 3 double-doubles for the Charge here tonight.
Gigi Lazada.
Gigi across the lane,
Wow.
high off the glass, too
No.
strong.
There's Nick
Roberts
Roberts
the
with the
rebound.
rebound.
Jordan Bone.
Bone.
There's a little bump.
shot. That's a
Bone scores and draws the foul on Sharif. 20 for Bone. He'll look for 21 at the free throw line.
Jordan Bone taking it inside the paint, noticing Sharif Cooper a little bit smaller of a guard on him, using his physicality to find his space inside, draw the foul, and head to the free throw line.
Jordan Bone spent
Jordan
some time
Bone.
with the Detroit Pistons organization. Played for Detroit. Learns the little tricks of the trade that you get with the parent club. You saw that with that little bit of a bump that we talked about with Sharif. What's good for one is good for the others. He kind of, again, didn't chicken wing it, didn't flap it out, but just enough of a bump to clear the space, get the basket, draw the foul.
There's too much elbow, then it's an easy call for the ref. But if you just get a little nudge under there, you create the separation. Not
And
something
Jordan
that the
Bone shoot
referees
one
will
shot.
call, but definitely gives your defender a little push off there to provide the space you need to finish inside.
Free throw is good. It's funny because when I was talking about that with Sharif, and he goes, yeah, you just make sure you don't chicken wing and you don't extend the arm, and you can get away with just a little bit of a nudge.
And Gigi
Charged by 14. Under 3 to
Nice
play.
ball.
Gigi
hitting
to 8.
Cooper.
Randolph gets
Cooper.
picked by Osaboyan. Up front to Nate with 5. Right back to Sharif.
Cooper.
Working on Randolph. A good defender. Let's
Shoots a
hit
3.
wide.
Drains the 3. Sharif Cooper.
25 points, 12 here
What
in
a
the fourth
shot.
quarter. 2 3 balls. Right up on his season's average of 26 per ball game. 2.5 to play. Randolph.
Yeah, Randolph
Strong
got
shot off the right block. Randolph double figures with 11.
And the Charge keep their lead going. Sharif Cooper with 25
By
points
17,
today.
coming up on the 2-minute mark.
Gigi
On the weave, Gigi.
Hinton. Passes
They've got
to
away
Rashad
a couple
Vaughn.
steps.
Cooper.
Although Fred Astaire would be proud.
That's
2
well.
minutes to play.
Cooper
Sharif.
3. No rebound.
O'Saboyan, the
Gotta
easy
charge
rebound.
Nate
The reset
Hinton.
for Cleveland with 14 on the shot
Cooper,
clock.
Cooper 3.
Try it again.
No.
That's the rebound. 145 and counting. Randolph left alone.
No.
Charge dodged
2
the
minutes
bullet on
left
that one.
with 1:35 on the
They're
clock.
going to need one more timeout
It's a 2 hit.
here. Pay one more set of bills.
Rashad Vaughn.
Rashad Vaughn gets the pick.
Shoots a
Tip
3.
fly.
No.
Gabe encouraged them to do so, kind of looked at him and, flicked the wrist a little bit. Shoot it, shoot it. I don't think Rashad's one of those guys that needs encouragement shooting the basketball.
I would say
Roberts.
not.
No.
Couple of nice
Thrown by
defensive
Charge.
stops by
Sharif
the Charge
Cooper.
on the interior.
Cooper. Gigi Lazada.
GG right away,
No.
no good.
What a rebound. But
There
Nate
for
Hinton with the
Nate
putback.
Hinton gives a nice big roar. Approval of his own putback.
Nate Hinton with the
Under a
putback.
minute, and again, we're going to need a timeout here somewhere. There we go. Thank you, Sheree. So let's take that timeout.
There'll
51
be a
seconds to play.
timeout.
Charge
Wait.
up 113.96.
We'll be right back.
This is Cleveland Charge basketball on Valley Sports Ohio and the Cleveland Charge Broadcast Network.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you with Inflation Buster. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of purchase, you can refinance with exclusive savings with Rate Drop Advantage. Don't miss these big savings. Visit inflationbuster.com.
Here we go.
Here comes the Sandman,
Ladies and gentlemen.
Adam Sandler,
1, 2, 3, 4.
live.
Should we clap along? I'm gonna play guitar a little bit for you.
Nationwide Arena, February 7th.
All right, let's lose that. I hate it.
Get tickets now at LiveNation.com. Attacking the closeout and attacking the basket. Dear viewers, we are your fans.
Let it be known, say it out loud.
It's because of you that we do what we do. Reporting national sports news on a local level.
To me, it just feels like something's going right inside of that program.
Breaking down the biggest stories in sports and keeping you up to date on the teams that you root for.
Hey, look, we are such a good team. I know, how about it?
Thanks to fans, the rally is here. Weekdays on Valley Sports.
We are back. Doing t-shirt tosses. They can't do it. They can't do it too high because this is a small stadium. If you don't know, Monsters Outdoor Classic at the Cleveland Browns Stadium at First Energy Stadium on March 4th, a Saturday, at the Browns Stadium. Charge had the lead 113-96 in the fourth quarter with 51.3 on the clock. This game is just about to be over.
Antetokounmpo, Bass, and Roberts. For Wisconsin, they'll have the basketball.
Let's go Charge.
Gigi Luzado, Jordan Allen, Rashad Vaughn, Nate Hinton, and Gabe O'Saboyan for Cleveland. Charge just looking to close out the final 51 seconds. Get out with another win. It
Roberts.
would be win number 16, a fourth consecutive win. They would improve their
Lost
home
on.
record to 9-1 in front of the pack. Jordan Allen.
And
he's been doing
Jordan
a lot of
Allen
dunking in
dunked it
practice.
home.
You better throw it down, Jordan. Because I would have given you a hard time. All the dunks you've been doing in practice, you better do one when you got a chance in the ball game. Charge 115-96, 30 seconds to play. Randolph
launch a three.
straightaway three.
He missed.
No good. Nate hitting another
And
rebound.
that whoop. Oh, lost it, but goes
14
in
points,
the
12 boards. Nate has had a game of 14 rebounds here this season. Isaiah Mobley sitting on 30 points, not on the floor, so he will match his career high.
Looks like he's
Nate
gonna
Hinton taking
dribble
his
it out.
time to the left.
He will dribble it out, and that will be the ball game. Your Cleveland Charge win 115 to 96. Wisconsin Herd fall to 11 and 12, while your Cleveland Chargers go up to 16 and 7 with the W. And we will see you in the next video.
With 9 seconds on the
Oh
clock.
wait, not yet, but 9 seconds on the clock. It was a shot clock.
1.1 will be put out.
Ball.
Inbound to Randolph, and that
That's a
will
ball
do it.
game.
And the
And
Charge
we will see you in the next video. Charge win 115 to 96. They are 16 and 7, while the Wisconsin Herd are 11 and 12. See you in the next video. Bye.
9-1 on the home floor. Wisconsin